this is going to be this next thing we're about to bring up. I think is going to piss a few people off. And the rookie of the year narrative is changing, and it's not about winning anymore. Did you read this article? How stupid this thing was?
I read it. I didn't actually think it was that dumb of an article. I thought it was pretty insightful. But the one thing I would say of how it differs from Cade and Paolo is Paolo has been dominant since he's entered the league, and it took Cade a couple of months to get into his form. Like, you look at Paolo's numbers, and they're so similar to Blake Griffin in his prime. Like, Paolo is putting up monster numbers as a rookie. And not to say Orlando, they're not a playoff team, but they've been winning a lot more games. So I could understand why they have Paolo number one, Benedict Mathurin, number two. Indiana's a playoff team. And then you have Keegan Murray three, who, again, the Kings are like a fifth seed in the West. A lot of those guys are on playoff teams outside of Paolo, but I think the narrative last year was just because Cade was in Detroit. If Cade was in Houston, they probably would have given him Rookie of the Year. It's just, the NBA doesn't really like to give the Detroit Pistons that much media attention because there's not a lot of money to be made, because at the end of the day, the NBA is a business and they're trying to make money. So it would be more sexy for them to, market a city like Toronto for Scotty Barnes last year than market than Cade Cunningham to Detroit, because Toronto's a way bigger market than Detroit.
Yeah, but okay, I shouldn't have said the whole article was stupid, because I mainly was just fixated on one paragraph, and it goes, mostly they are asked to shine relative to their draft class peers. However, that might show itself. Individual numbers often determine the winners, with a newbie's contribution to winning or losing mattering hardly at all. That's the part I don't like. Like, I don't think you can flip the script from year to year. You can't say 1 year, Rookie of the Year, it's all dependent on winning. Evan Mobley, Scotty Barnes, they're contributing. Dude, you know how bad the Pistons would have been without Cade last year? And I don't really want to make it a whole Rookie of the Year. Cade should have won it over Scotty Barnes. I understand why they picked it. I just didn't like the reasoning behind it. And I don't like that, these rookie ladder, they're changing their narrative where they're like, last year we were kind of nitpicking and saying Cade didn't deserve it, even though he clearly did have the best rookie year. But Detroit didn't win that many games, so we're just going to bypass and just skip him this year. But this year, winning, throwing that out the door doesn't matter. We're just going to pick the rookie with the best numbers. That's what irritates me and pisses me off, because it wasn't fair for Cade last year. And I think that paragraph just kind of proves it. Like, everything that we had said, like the propaganda we all, put out there last year was right. Like, it was.
Yeah, I've kind of moved on, and I don't even give a shit. I don't care. Like, yeah, he didn't win Rookie of the Year, but we got the first overall pick, and he's one of the better rookies out of his draft class. I mean, Jalen Green has improved a lot this season. He had a really bad rookie year last year, but he's shown tremendous strides this season. Evan Mobley, obviously, he's on to me, I think a championship caliber team.
Yeah.
When the Cavs are healthy, the Cavs are a very good team. Shout out to Donovan Mitchell dropping 71. Like, holy shit. I know a lot of Pistons fans, when they saw that, they're like, "Damn you, Stan Van Gundy! Damn you!" They got PTSD when they saw that. But yeah, man. Like, if the NBA wants to, flip the script on, for Paolo Banchero's rookie campaign, so be it. I mean, Paolo's putting up really good numbers, like 27-3. That's pretty good.